Good morning. Thanks for joining. Here we are back in Drop Zone 1, just picking up the goat milk. We finally got another full pallet. So that'll be, I think number 3 now that we've gotten. So it's slow, it's steady, but we're getting there. So we don't have anywhere to process it. It's immediate sell off. So especially with December, so we got to have to put it away or sell it off before it freezes up. So let's just drop that. There we go. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Here we are back on Drop Zone 1, and there's just so much going on now too, especially with what is it? We're end of December now, so apologies for missing. There's just been in last October, November were just unbelievably crazy. Oh, that was a little tight. Unbelievably busy. So where do we start? First and foremost, the government came in. Never a good start or never a good sign, but this could be good. This could be good for us. Now, there is an incentive program. Yeah, we got to fix that. There is an incentive program that they did come out with that they've given an opportunity for us to opt into that will basically monitor our field progress and field work as well as monitor just how things are run. And if we do good by their standards, so to speak, and if we do good by their standards, so to speak, then apparently there is a financial gain of subsidy that they're willing to pay out to it. So we opted in. We're going to see what goes on. And by doing that, we did have to pick up some new equipment. So one of the new things that we did actually pick up was this. It's called Isaria Scout. So it's just a little sampler or soil sampler. So we got that in there, just protected somewhat from the elements. So hopefully we can get into our new property soon and get some proper protection. But we got that as well as what else? We got that, and we got soil sampler, and then apart from that, we also picked. Oh, that's right. We also picked up some a sensor. So it's able to actually. It's an active sensor. It's able to actually read, basically read what you're going over as you're passing it right off the bat, and it needs daylight to work, but pretty fancy. So a little pricey, but actually you'll be able to be working on both the 7R and the Massey in the little Massey there. The 9R, we're going to hold off on putting on a sensor on that one for now, but we'll basically just see how things go. Apart from that, there's the tailgate. Here we go. Pop that up. Excellent. We're just gonna rip this over to the dairy first, just because we gotta get this sold off with it being December, make sure it doesn't freeze up on us. But we've also made some big moves. So with the with the October payout and the November payout of the canning factory, as well as the sawmill, as well, we were also able to pick up just keep plugging away with the bids or the leases that we've been putting bids in for the wood transport, as well as clearing some dead wood from lots when they have them done. It has just been making us money hand over fist. So we're able to pick up a couple new fields, as well as able to pick up a whole bunch of new equipment. Now we're just going to zip in here real quick, go the back way. All right, so now we were able to put in some cover crop as well. We're making some moves. So we've got the oilseed radish there. We've got the oilseed radish in this field as well. But we were able to pick up the 2 or 3 fields actually to our right. It's kind of a back road here. I don't use road, not really. So it's kind of nice. We're going to incorporate this into the development if we can. We've already been talking to the city planners, and they're on board pretty much. We've been able to do some testing, but apart from that, we've just been working the fields right now. Working the fields, making some money, and just some deals came into our laps that we just could not pass up. So these 2 fields right here we now own, and we're going to push our luck a bit. We're going to actually have we've planted them grass. So right now we're basically holding off for the winter. We're using the grass as the cover crop instead of oilseed radish, as well as that field up there. We are also going to be doing the same thing. So we've got grass planted in that field, and we're going to just see how that goes there. And we're pushing our luck, because depending on how the spring goes and depending on how the early growing season goes and the weather hits us, if we can, there's a good chance we'll be able to actually harvest the grass, and then we might be able to plant oilseed radish in for one 1 month if we can, if the weather's good, and then immediately roll it over into our next field. But if not, what we're going to try is we're going to actually do a little bit of a tester, just because the government has the monitoring system in. We are going to have oilseed radish. We already have oilseed radish in our field, certain fields, I should say, as well as we have the canola in our field there that we never got oilseed radish in. And actually, now that I talk about it, I think we forgot to mulch it. So that's probably going to take us a bit of a hit there, but that's okay. It's still going to be doable. And then with the other fields with the grass, using the grass as a cover crop, I don't know if it's going to be worth it. We're going to try it out. We're going to see if it is. It may not be. We're going to test it out. But that's the winter field plan right now. There you go. That's the winter field plan right now. And I totally missed my turn, didn't I? Yeah, we're going to have to sneak through the warehouse. Actually, that's right. We own the grain. We're going to swing on by here. And actually, while we're here, let's just check it out too. So we do have the grain mill has been going full bore. We actually kept the shift in and brought in all of our wheat. Oh, look at that. That stuff is ready for pickup. Oh, that is going to be excellent. So we're going to have all that flour ready for pickup, as well as I've heard that the stores are a little bit full too. They're starting to pile up inside as well. So we are ready to go there for that. That's going to be fantastic. An extra little bump in the coffers, we could say. Now the plan is initially, with us owning the canning factory, we do have the ability to put a little bit of the flour into the canning factory just to hold on, because there is a couple recipes that we could be using the flour for. However, we don't have all the product yet. So as much as I think it could be helpful to have some on hand, I think the best move money wise for us would definitely be to sell the flour right off the bat. I think that's going to happen this year. That's going to be the best thing to do. Okay, so let's just figure out where they want to sell this. I'm not too sure where they want us to drop it off. So let's just... There we go. There it is. Just over there. Oh, look at that. $5,300 and $118 extra dollars. Excellent. For the subsidies. Okay. So even works for our animal products. That's excellent. That is fantastic. Little bump. All right. Oh, excellent. This is going to be great. So now, again, when it comes to the deals and the equipment as well, we did make some moves. We also sold some stuff too. We actually got rid of a good chunk of our bumper pull trailers. We do still have our little red. We're going to be keeping that to go with the Massey when the farm grows, because that's going to be great for around the farm. We do have our planter now. We picked that up, or that was just a deal we couldn't pass up. And then not only that, we also picked up some logging equipment. Now, Ralph was able to come in spades for us, where he was able to pick up for us to pick up some logging equipment, and we couldn't turn it down. It was just a deal. Yeah. So now there's a lot of equipment, and I will say I might be having a smidge of buyer's remorse, possibly, just because for one thing. Oh lordy, yeah. See, there I am, just kind of I'm humming and hawing about this, just because. Okay. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves here. So first and foremost, let's get in here. Zip on. So now we do have the drop zone 1 is just getting a little too full right now. So we're having everything logging wise. We're going to keep down here. Here they are. Here's the first two things. Woo! Look at those. Okay. So first. So we actually had a deal. Something else came in, and then this showed up. Now, this showed up here. Let me just grab the phone. Here. Okay, here's all the deals we got. Okay, so now we decided to pick up this, as well as that over there. We'll see that in a second. And then right after we picked those up, then this showed up right at the beginning of December. So December rolled in, and then this popped up on us, and it was just again a deal we could not pass up. So we only had about 60,000 on hand. So now what we did was we did go back to the bank, and we were able to pick up a little bit more, and we're only sitting at about 260, I think 250,000. So, but it looks like the old owners had, I think the brand is, I think Rotten or Rotten. Not rotten. No, rotten. Oh man. Oh, they are butchered. So, but whether or not we repaint it, I'm not too sure. I kind of like it. It's already scuffed up a little bit. It's already got some nicks and scratches in it. And then we've also picked up the other harvester. Oh yeah, you know what? That truck's in the way, so we might as well just drive on down to there. Gonna check this out. Oh, we are ready to, and we couldn't have asked for a better time, just because it was it was right around that November, December, right at the beginning of winter, right when logging season was at its prime, and we just got dumped on for equipment. So I can't believe it. Here it is, right here. So we've got our Komatsu right here as well, our harvester there that we can use up as well. Now there is one thing we are missing. So there is something that we are missing, and that is a trailer. So the trailer we have is just that Pitts trailer, which is by no means, I'm not knocking it. It's a fantastic trailer. However, also too, real quick, I'll make note of it. We've parked the TransStar down here, and there's a reason for that. Okay. So the Pitts is a fantastic trailer. I love using it. It works so well. However, when it comes to the big equipment, it's too small. It's just not rated for it. It's only got the double axle. It's just not flying. Now we are down to our just under 20,000 in the bank. However, we still have our sawmill and our canning factory product to have sold off. So we still have the ability to, and I kind of jumped the gun where I told Ralph to get it ready. We are going to have to buy brand new. I was kind of hoping we didn't have to. I was hoping it'd show up, but we've just had so many other fantastic deals that I can't look a gift horse in the face. So what I'm thinking is if we can get a low loader for moving the harvester around, as well as moving the other harvesters too, right? We need something to truck that pea harvester around, as well as now the Ropa harvester is pretty good. The only thing I'm not too fond of is when it hauls the trailers. So that'll definitely we'll need some help having maybe somebody in a pickup or what have you, just to drop the header off and then run back again. But I think that would be a fantastic thing to do there. Now, apart from that, we've got the field up and running. We're really pushing our luck when it comes to the grass and the oilseed radish. So we're hoping we can get something. But in the meantime, for the winter time, what we're doing is we're actually just going to be plugging away with the wood pickups as well as the wood clearing. So now that we have our own too is just phenomenal. That's the one thing that I'm really excited about, is that we finally have our own. It took forever. I mean, hindsight 2020, we probably should have just bought our own truck right off the bat, but it is what it is. So there's the Pitts trailer right there that we're using, but it's become too small. We have finally officially outgrown it. So what I would like to do, if at all possible, is, you know what? I shouldn't even say if at all possible. I would like to think that we should, no problem, at least be able to purchase it. Because Ralph said taxes in, everything all said and done. Oh, let's see how this works. All said and done, we're probably looking at just under $110,000. So if we get $110,000, we can buy the trailer. And I'm hoping to buy the trailer this month, right now, to be honest with you. That's the plan anyways, just because if we can get that trailer ASAP, And again, that's what I might have jumped the gun just because I did ask Ralph to bring it in. I told him to bring the trailer in and get it ready for us and get everything on the mend and get it going, because I think we're going to have no problem cutting the money for the trailer. The downside to it is that, again, we're going to be pushing things tight. So I really can't. Okay, well, geez. So we are going to be pushing things tight in the sense that we're not going to be having very much money going into January, but that's okay, just because we still have all of our shifts going full steam at the sawmill, and everyone there is like, everyone's happy so far. I haven't heard anyone complaining. Not that they will, anyways. I mean, they're getting paid, so they're happy. I'm happy. Products coming out. Same with the canning factory. We still have the beetroot, preserved beetroot, as well as the preserved parsnips and carrot line going. Now I stand corrected. The beetroot was finished and completed at the end of November. That is right. So apologies for mistaken there. I think, yeah, the beetroot line has been shut down. Now we did do the layoffs, so hopefully they were able to pick up the old pogey there until we can get them up and running quicker. Now, granted, it is unfortunate that we couldn't keep them going, but the great thing is the carrot line, it looks like it's going to be going full steam. Just for timing wise and for what the storage capacity is and how much we were able to get in there this year, I would say there's a good chance they're going to be running all year. So that's going to be the great thing, where the peas, it turns out, were a very quick payout, where we brought the peas in. We got fantastic money for the peas. That was phenomenal. And then it was done. Then the peas were all done. They processed through them super quick. And then once the peas were all done, that's it, right? There's no more peas to be had. And that's it. So the line got shut down, unfortunately. But the carrots, it seems like they're just go, 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 go. And maybe they're just going slow enough that to keep their jobs. Maybe they're seeing all the other lines going down, so they just go slow enough. But the great thing about that is that becomes more of a steady income. So now we can actually plan on that to be more of something that is just going to be a monthly. So we're not going to be separating. Oh, you know what? Let's We're not going to be separating the product just yet. Well, we could. It all depends. It depends on how eager I am to load up. It should be able. Oh boy, I was looking at the driveway. Not okay. Oh, quick. Eee, boy. Yeah. Boy, yeah, that was bad. It was bad. All right, so. All right, so let's get down in here. So now, speaking of this TranStar being down here, the reason why we've got it down here is we've actually had an offer. So one of the shippers, and he's actually one of the planer outfeed workers, and he's actually part-time learning the shipping. But what he's asked, what he's asked of us is if it's possible that he actually already went out and got his CDL. So he's asked if there's possible that maybe he could start doing deliveries. So I'm really stoked about that. Young guy, really excited. And he was actually asking too that if he can start doing the deliveries for us, maybe up to the playground maker, just maybe bringing our planks and long planks up there. Now he has already been running really good with the forklift down here. So he's already been running the big thing right there. So I don't think he'll have any issues there. I was a little worried initially just because him trying to squeeze that trailer with a new CDL. But I'm pretty confident. I think we might just do a run with them and then see. But I said not till January. We're going to hold off because what we're going to do is we're going to clear all this up. We're going to get this stuff all loaded up and ready to rock and roll. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say we will. He's going to, because what we're going to do now that we're going down here is I want to play with this new machine. This is what I am super excited about. So we did do a couple test runs, and it worked out really well. And Noah actually, he did line something up here for us. So for us to go get a couple, pick up a couple logs there and bring them down. So we're gonna see what we got. Let's just hop in here. So nothing we haven't seen before. A nice paint job. They're really digging that brand there. but we did it. It's got the shorter cab, but it gives us a little bit of sunroof, or the actual sunroof, and then something to kind of, we have a little nap, a little power nap if we want. So, okay, let's just make the call there because actually we're already here. Go. So, pick those up. Okay, so turns out it's the carpentry that it wants. Oh, and that's the other thing too. I have to ask him about. Does the lights stay on? Interesting. Could be a little annoying, but so far so good. All right, so away we go with this. Oh, oof! I'm just so excited to use this thing, or to have this thing, I should say. It's ours, right? But it's just so weird being Noah's just would not sell us his, but and we are going. Where are we going? We are going. That is right. So we want to be going this way. Let's cross in. All right. Right, because I forgot he's up at the top. Then we're going to just do a little boot, scoot, and boogie. Right up here. There we go. All right. Now, with us having this as well, that means that it'll just make it quicker and actually easier for all of the contracts. Now, when it comes to the buyer's remorse I was talking about, it's a little bit of that chipper. A little bit of that chipper. I mean, it was $300,000. Eesh. Just under $300,000 for it. And I got to pay attention, not talk. And unfortunately, well, not even fortunately, it's just the few times that we've been doing the few little bit of clearing, I mean, we're only getting a couple thousand to under 10,000 liters of wood chips. So initial out of the gate, it feels like overkill. I'm trying to tell myself that later on that it's going to be later on we're going to use it and need it, and it's going to work, and it's going to work great. However, right now it's more of I'm just wondering, should we have just kept with the other one? Should we have used the money elsewhere? But I mean, for right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna hold on to it. It is what it is. It's ours now, so it would be on a whim's notice. It would be not a good decision to just sell it and get rid of it and give it back. I think the best thing to do would be to hold on to it and just kind of see how it goes. Okay, so now, here we go. Let's say about there, I think. All right. All right, so there's the buttons. We'll go. Let's pop that out. Ooh, tight. Oh, tight. You know what? Let's, that is, it is what it is. I've been parked in a worse spot. Okay, gonna be a little interesting. Hopefully I don't knock it too bad. All right, let's get up here. All right. Just like old hat. Now, the great thing is, just so many good things about having it. Now, it was a little bit of a hit. We are still planning on doing obviously, we're still planning on doing the expansion and getting the development going. However, this was just one of those situations where beginning of logging season, all this logging equipment came up. I couldn't say no. So we just have to put a little swing into this, please. Oh, yeah, there we go. A little bit of a, okay. Oh, easy. All right, so this is where we were. We're a little bit far back. I think we can do it. And then, we want this side. A little bit tighter. Oh, easy. There we go. Right there. Yeah. Now, while we're doing this, the good thing is that we are going to have the shipping department going to load up the truck for me. So that's going to be great. So when we're going to get there, we're going to have that all ready to rock and roll. That's going to be good to go. And we are going to be selling off this one. We're going to be making a little bit of a loop. I think we're going to just bypass the... Oh, swing on. Come out. Oh, no. It just went... There we go. We went forward. There we go. And then a little bit of a swing and drop. Oh. Up there. Okay. That was actually pretty good. Could be better. Oh, easy. So now, let's stack those like that. Up. Oh, yeah, I gotta be careful. I gotta care now. This is ours. Oh, and it was Noah's. I'm not gonna lie. I was maybe a little bit reckless with it. Midge. Ooh, easy. Oh, there we go. Right about there. Oh, oh, a little dirty. That was a little dirty. Now these are far out there, but I know this thing can get that. No problem. So, right. Oh, well, no, we don't want to say. We want. Oh, I lost track there for a moment. And I'll sidetrack. Oh, easy. A little bit tough with depth perception there, with it being far out. I like to be right beside the pile. There we go. I think we got. Oh, oh, oh. This is a little dirty, but stretched out. Don't tip. There we go. Up, up. There we go. Turn. Oh, that is on by the skin of his chinny chin chin. Right there. Do it. Right there. Okay. We're a little twisted on the one side there, unfortunately, but thankfully we've only got 4 left. So now let's see if we can just grab 2. Easy. A little hard on the mast there. Let's see if we can just bring that. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, unbelievable. Come on, you can do better than this, Major. Just go with what you know. Go with what you know. Thought I was going to go easy there with the 2. Nope. Just, there we go. And slap those on right about there. That should. And then I spam, hopefully. Yep, right there. I think we should be good. One more. Oh, not quite. A little bit more. Oh, there we go. Get that long end here. I think we can pop this right in the top, maybe? Hopefully. What do we say? Right about there, maybe? Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, it's going to be a little tight. Oh, right in the face. Okay, let's fold this up. Okay, we made it. We made it. That is interesting, but we did it. Okay. Got that strapped down. Now, from here, you're just going to have to get to the carpentry. So, actually, the best way from here, we could go up and around. Nope. Oh, there's a couple ways. Actually, you know what? We'll just do the up and around. Because there is the back way we could go. However, last time we went there were some rocks that were in the roadway, and I keep asking farm owner to see if we could help him out with that, but they say nope. So I think it might just be one of those situations where we'll just zip down this way for now. There we go. Down to the carpentry, drop this off. Now the great thing about having the ship department, having that loaded up, I think we're gonna probably just gonna head right to the grain warehouse, actually. Grain elevator museum, I should say. Because yeah, they could use some more, and we'll just double check the prices. But here we go, no one's coming. Alright. Let's go boot scooting. So I do love about this truck. This is just a nice little boot scooting buggy truck. Oh, and great on brakes. Technically, we weren't in the road. We were a little farther than we should have been, but technically, we weren't in the road. All right. Now, once this is in, this is ready to rock. Oh, like the possibilities are endless, I should say, especially because we need to get that low loader. If we get the low loader trailer, then we can have that harvester get scooted around. I did put the harvester on the pits trailer and get it around a couple places. I did get pulled over once. I did get pulled over once and I got a little slap on the wrist there for doing what I was doing, but So they know they know I'm out there. Okay. So let's just see. Dig in. Right, unstrap that. Okay. Let's get it unloaded. There. Beauty. Alright, so that's ready to rock. Hop in. Okay, let's make the phone call. And wood transport is completed. That put us another $4,800 into the bank. Not too bad, not too bad. Now from here, great things we can just drop this off. Now, when it comes to the actual process, like right now, we are sitting on the beginning of like mid, I guess you could say, or like the first. It's hard to say. I not quite the midwinter. Now the way we are running, if we can get this low loader today, that would be fantastic because that harvester is only about 20 kilometers an hour. So technically it is road legal. Technically we can, if need be, we can drive it to site. I would really prefer not to, especially with us having that 379 at our disposal. So, and again, we can use that trailer for lots more things than just the tree harvester. But the tree harvester will definitely. Oh, look at that! There, we're gonna go load it up. Indeed. Okay, so now here is the tricky part. Here's the tricky part. So we can't hit the trailer or the the fence there. There's the post. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Hard turn, hard turn, hard over, baby. And then oh, nice. Right there. We shouldn't open her. Shouldn't hit her door when we open. Ooh, done and done. Done and done. Excellent. Okay. And then now the TranStar down here, that's the great thing too. So hey Noah. What's up? So the great thing about the TranStar being down here is and we've got one that's a little there we go. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Those are all strapped down. Gotta flick them to make sure. Apparently, they did not do a proper strapping. All right. Let's just get everything double checked here. Yeah, that's. Oh, yeah, they really fumbled the ball on this one. Oh, boy. Okay, well, let's just go flicker straps on this side. That's good. That's good. That's sketchy. Okay. Yeah, flicky flicks. All right. Too fat to fit down there, apparently. So, all right. We are good to go here. So now from here, let's just hop up. Make the phone call here. Okay. Yep. Phone call is that the playground is full and they don't need any more. They actually need rope. We need to get some rope to them. So we are actually going to take this stuff down to the Grain Elevator Museum because we have unfortunately been neglecting them. So we are going to head down there and drop that off, and that'll be en route. So what we're going to do is we're just going to swing on, basically just kind of make a big roundabout. So we're going to make a roundabout up to the Grain Elevator Museum, drop off what we can there. They are still good on the prefab walls. So what we're going to do for the prefab walls is head up to the warehouse for that. I'm going to sell that to the warehouse, get those guys all filled up, comfy the way they like. Because they seem to just take everything, no matter what. Anytime if they want, or if we have something to sell and they can sell it, or we can sell it to them, they'll take it. Now, having that said, we are going to take a little bit of a hit when it comes to what we're going to be getting. Now, what we decided to do for taking that hit is this is where we're going to bring in the young lad there to have the distributing into the planks and long planks, because right now we're not going to put anything in our playground maker. We're going to bring the stores and have the stores a little bit tight. We're going to have a little bit tight and just see how the end of the month goes. And then what we're going to do is maybe put a full bore into the actual distribution into the playground. So the young lad's up for it, and he's pretty good with the forklift, so that's the great thing. And he's doing good there. So I know that if he can run the Manitou, then he can definitely run this Powfinger. And then when it comes to us picking up basically our products, because our products are going to be slowly growing, right? Right now we have the the canning factory, as well as the with the canning factory, as well as the just drawing a blank here. The grain mill. Oh yeah, they're concentrating here. Too many gears to go through and talk. I'm kidding. So as well as the grain mill. So with us having all that flour, now the great thing is that it's not necessarily going to be going 24/7 all year round. We are going to be holding off, or basically once the product stops working, then that's when we're going to be shutting that down. So it's not going to be every month. It seems to be going pretty slow, but it's not going to be slow enough where it's going to be keeping us busy through the whole year. So let's see what we get here. All right. Oh, there we go. So looks like we got ourselves already up $92,000. Negatives. That is awesome. They're still holding good on the prefab walls. Wood beams. Oh, yes. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. So now we can drop this off at the warehouse. And once we get this up at the warehouse, drop that off, we're going to swing up to the canning factory. You know what? I think what we're going to do is we're right at the warehouse. We're right there. We're going to go in. We're going to push our luck here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the grain mill first. We're going to get loaded up on the flour and then see where the flour is going. Because if we can sell the flour on the way up to the canning factory or possibly at the farmer's market, seems like the farmer's market's always trying to outbid most of the people around here. So go. Please don't hit it. Oh, yeah, I probably went a little bit too wide on that. Oh boy, that was tight. Yep. All right, so quick zippity doo-dahs up here. Now, from here, this is this is going to be pushing things, but this is going to be pushing things for the better. I still am feeling right now a little bit of the buyer's remorse for the chipper, just because, $300,000 for a chipper. But with that being said, that just means that we have to now plan in some chipping work and some serious chipping work. So now I've already been scoping out properties. There is a small property the owner said they can let go for about $65,000, but there is some good trees on it. Now but it is a field. It's not a logging area, so to speak. There is some logging potential properties around here that we could be buying in, but you're touching the $200,000 to $350,000 for that property. Now, when it comes to that, we need to build our farm. We need to hunker down. I need to block Ralph's number. We need to pay off the debt. We need to hunker down and get money for even the debt's kind of on the back burner right now. And I've just missed my turn again, but that's okay. We can do a little roundabout here. Even the bank debt is on the back burner right now, just because we need to get that mill. If we can get two, that would be preferable. But if we can get a mill just to get our storages, a mill and a half to two is for root crop and grains. So we're seeing if that'll work out. But if it will, fantastic. But if it doesn't, I'm not too sure. We'll see. All right, so let's get here, and that was unstrapped. Interesting. That was very interesting. I guess is that a nod to my driving or a nod to the weight of the pallet? Because they are definitely shifted. We definitely have shifted. Oof! I wasn't paying enough attention in the mirrors. Oh, where did I get my CDL? Ooh, vey. And 2663. Oh my word. We don't even have to. We've got enough already. We can call Ralph. We can call Ralph and say, pull it out and slap on them plates. So what time is it? It's 11 o'clock. That's actually good. We can run down to the ministry and get our plates and get everything legal, ready to rock. You know what? Maybe I'll call my wife, see if Major's Grace will come down here and get some stuff done for me while we do this. See, here's the learning curve. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I just came barreling in here, not even having a game plan here. So we can just sneak on up in here for a moment. Tee hee hee. Don't mind me. Alright, so now I'm thinking maybe if we can maybe right about here. What do you say? Probably better if we swung this around. That would probably be better the thing. That seems not level at all. Okay. Maybe forward. There we go. That's a little more gooder. All right. Well, we've got all these to load up and whatever else. So let's load these up. Actually, let's shut this off. There we go. That I'll unstrap. Drop that down. Oh. So glad we purchased this. Oh, I'm so happy that we bought this. This just helps so much for it. So let's get this loaded up and we will. Hey, you know what? Actually, yeah, if you don't mind, go grab a cup of coffee and I'll have this loaded up in a jiffy. All right, one moment. And that's it. Oh, boom, smash. All right, we are done and done. All loaded up a little bit. Not as pretty as I'd like. Definitely better than I was hoping for. Or than I thought it was going to happen, I should say. All right, so we're just going to move this forward a bit. So what I'm thinking on this one, we're definitely going to be rejigging this for sure. In order for which way to do this. Parking the truck this way worked well, but it didn't work. Which way am I going here? We want to be going this way. I'm completely getting sidetracked here. Where is the side of that building? There it is. All right. Oh, easy. There we go. Around there, just like that. Yeah, oh, I'm just loving this trailer and forklift combo. This is just doing so good for us. Now, the great thing is, too, I'm so glad we made the phone call, too, as well, because the sale point is actually the farmer's market. So, come on, baby, turn. Oh, she's heavy. She does not, this does not want to turn. Person's like, what are you doing in my driveway? Okay, holy vey. Oh, we're jackknifing it. Come on. Yeah, we're just making a mess here. Oof. Okay, note to self. That is not a good driveway for that part. Oh, boy. All right, so off to the farmer's market we go. We already have enough. I did make the phone call from my wife as well, so Major Grace is definitely going to be coming up and going to be running over to the ministry, getting all the paperwork done, getting over seeing Ralph, getting all that ready to rock and roll for us. So once we get this up here, we're just going to, we're just going to swing on. But really? Are you trying to? You are too. Wow, that is one post office worker that wants to. Oh, and yep, good luck with that. Bye. Okay, so farmers market we go for here. I think. Yeah. Oh, and he's gonna try to make the move again. There we go. We're going to try to race the postman. Come on, baby. Bring it. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, good luck with that. There we go. Yeah, see, number 2. Just leave well enough alone. Let me make my turn. Here we go. And also, too, we were able to get 37,000 liters of flour. Now, the great thing is that there still is... Oh, yeah, this truck does just not like this trailer, apparently. It worked so... Oh, no, I think I'm just not driving it right. It's been a while. It's been a while, old girl. I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. Third time's a charm. Oh, and you try to brake check me, too. That little bugger. I mean, I was laughing at him, so... Oh, we're catching up, though. We're catching up. Oh, he's turning. Turn quick. There we go. All right. Last time I snuck through the farm, they weren't too happy, so we are going to have to make the turn. Oh, you know what? That's actually a good idea. This is actually a good test because, oof, yeah, they gave me trouble. We're not gonna. There we go. Now we're into 8th. Oh, yeah, now we're hauling butt. Yes, this is the one. So we're going to try this. We're going to zip in here just because I hate that turn. Oh, I hate that turn. So what I was thinking of is actually, is it possible, even for future development-wise, of maybe making this road... Oh, maybe we shouldn't have parked the pits that... Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yes! Oh, yeah, you cleared. Oh, yeah. There we go. I mean, technically it is a little longer, but... Yep. This could work. I hate that turn. Oh, I hate that turn. All right, so now we get to give this out at the farmer's market. There is some product at the canning factory I would like to pick up, but I just think we're here. We're just going to zip on by. Let's drop this. I would like to know flour-wise, so 37, because if we were to pick up the canning factory product, technically you could say that would taint our results. I just want to know how much money we're going to make flour-wise. 37,000, I would like to think that maybe we're going to get a little bit more, so that's good. We still have a little bit left in the mill, but not too much. We're almost down to the last little dregs there. So this is going to be a good little... Oh, there we go. 12 right there. 12 right there. Hot diggity. $12,000 right there, eh? Hot diggity. Oh, this is looking good. And yeah, left those straps on apparently. All right. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, that was okay. 38,006 and the 12. That puts up to 177,000. And we haven't even sold the canning factory. Okay, one moment. And last time the canning factory, they said they'd take it as well for the top dollar, so we're going to honor that as well. I told them for this year. Technically, we're at the end of this month, right? So, one more month and a little bit there. Oh, yeah, okay, not much. This should be quick. Oof, okay. Let's just drop that. And we're just going to turn that off. We don't need to run it as much as we could. Okay, let's get this packed up, and we'll be back in a jiffy. Oh. Quick and dirty. All right, got that loaded up super quick, so that was really nice. We're gonna bang off what we... Excuse me, I should say we're gonna see what we get for it. Oh, lordy, we're a little bit bouncy there. A bit rough on the suspension, apparently. So we're gonna see what we get out of this. They're gonna take it right away from us, which is fantastic. $20,651 for the payout for that, and an extra $458 from the government. Excellent. Not too bad. Not too shabby. And the great thing is, too, is Ralph and my wife are down there with the bank, and they are moving quick. So money has already come out. We paid for it. They pulled the trailer out, ready to rock and roll for us. So we are just gonna rip down and take a quick peek because this is gonna change winters, that's for sure. Especially having this harvester and having that wood transport. So now we have 2 trailers for logs, and we can use one for basically the wood transport contracts, so to speak, almost dedicated. And then the odd time, if we are land clearing, we can still bring in the other longer trailer if need be. Or we can also bring the wood transport trailer, the man in there to get that done too. So, so many things that we can do. The low loader opens up so many more possibilities as well, just because we now have to be able to move things around quicker. So if we can move things around quicker, get things done easier, especially we get our friends coming in. If everyone has their CDLs or whoever has their CDLs, we can get them running the low loader, and they can just basically run the equipment back and forth, what have you, if need be, especially at the high times, right? The high times are going to be moving. Harvest time, the harvesters are going to be moving all over the place. We still have our green bean harvester we have to pick up. We have, there's 2 or 3 harvesters more that we have to pick up on top of what we have. We also need our silage harvester too. That needs to come in as well. We need to pick up another one of those. And we're going to see, and I just went, and I just hit everything. Went into the car. Holy jumping. I'm just excited about this trailer. We got to get down. I want to see this. It happens. It's happening. And it leaves us with an extra $91,000. So I think it might be doable. Maybe not the full, no, well, definitely not the full 90. We still need some money for repair and refuel during the winter time, and just to keep our heads above. Now we still do have the sawmill, and the canning factory is going full bore. The carrots look like they're going to be going all year round. So once the parsnips are done, which will probably be next month, and then once the parsnips are done, that line will get shut down, and then we're going to have ourselves the carrots going nonstop. So extra 20 grand, that was with the parsnips. So we'll say an extra 10,000 a month on top of what we're going to be making from the, what's going on there? Okay, well, we're just going to take the back entrance here. All right. Oh, I see it. Oh, there you go. Dropping people off, I guess. Okay, well, we're going to be one of those people block off the doors. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. Okay. Zip this back here. Too far. There we go. Oh, yep. I might have bumped. My bad. All right. Here we are. Oh, yes. Hopefully I treat it better than I treat that trailer. But that is going to be fantastic. Oh, this is going to be great. So now we're going to have this up and running, get things moved around, and then I think we're going to run over to the bank. Actually, let's do that real quick as well, just to end things off. It's over here. Should have just left it running. Oh, this is going to be great. So we got the 379 to come down, grab that. That'll have to get picked up for sure. We'll rip down to the sawmill to get the harvester, and while we're down there, we'll make sure that and you know what, we're gonna hardcore turn. We missed. Talking too much, not paying attention. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Noah up the spec and make sure he knows that we are ready to rock and roll, so he can tell us where the next site is, and then we can get that going. We have the man that we have to get down there as well. All right, let's just quickly go into the bank here just before lunch. So here we go. So we're at 235,000. Ooh, we're less than I thought. So we can definitely pay it off down to 2. Oh, you know what? We're going to push it. We're going to go right down. No, we'll keep the 6, make it an even 150. Okay, excellent. All right, well, from here, I guess let's let you go for lunch, and I've got lots of work to do. So thank you all so much for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, and we will see you tomorrow.